Peace, guys. Welcome to Fire Mystic Oracle. Today we are going over what guidance do you need to know at this time. Okay, so we have Pile 1 would have the fluorite crystal, Pile 2 with the carnelian crystal, and Pile 3 with the pyrite. So feel free to pause the video and look at it if you want to. Just meditate on which pile you want. If you pick more, you can choose more than one. And if you like the video, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll respond back to the comments. So when you're ready, I'll get started with pile 1. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the fluorite crystal, this one does a lot. This one is good for meditation. This one is good for outer world spirituality, and it comes in different colors. So this one was green with purple. So this connect the heart chakra as well as grounding as well as intuition. So, and this also is one of those shapes. Can't think of the name of the shape, like a diamond shape, but I forgot the formal name of this. But we'll see what your cards say. We'll first start off with some oracle cards, and then I will do some tarot cards on camera. I'll shuffle them on camera. So let's see what you got. First card out, we got endings are inevitable. Second card, paint the sun, paint the sun back into your sky. Got forgive. You can be your own knight. Wow, I already see. I already see where it's going. And don't be afraid to sing. Okay. If you guys can see, all of these are, this is 10, this is 11, this is 10, this is 1. Angel number 1111, 111, maybe you might see that all the time. But from here, I'm seeing that either you have ended a relationship, a friendship, or a cycle in your life. And just like the seasons, cycles always come to an end. Nothing stays the same forever. Because if we stay the same, we will never grow. Just like trees, they evolve, they change from a small tree to a big tree. You know, they shed their leaves and they grow again. So endings are inevitable. They're meant to be for our growth, for both parties. Even if it's a relationship, if you ended a relationship, both parties was needed to grow in order for this situation to be healthy. And paint the sun back into your sky, which means you find joy with the things you do. You're the one who have the power to go within and find what makes you happy. People outside yourself, well, again, if we were talking about a relationship, if you was in a relationship with a friendship and you like, oh, I can't do nothing without this person, you can't base your happiness off of someone else. It's when you find your own happiness, that is the true joy. And that is probably why this ending had to happen, because you may have spent too much time pouring your energy and focus on other people when you should be focusing and healing on your own self and your own happiness. You know, we're here to help other people, but it's important for you to also know how to heal yourself. And the next card was forgive. So if it was a breakup, you have to learn to forgive your partner, the person who hurt you, the friendship that ended, the people, whatever they did that may have hurted your feelings. You have to learn to forgive them and also forgive yourself for the times that you accepted less than, or look at things that you have gained from it as well. So when friendships and relationships end, like I said, they come with lessons and growth. So look at the growth you have gained from these relationships and friendships and find love still in it. Find forgiveness in it and find the beauty in it. Some apple, some of these tomatoes are smashed on the ground, but look how many fruitful tomatoes it is, and look how juicy and delicious these, and it's growing. It's something healthy. So look at some of the good things that you have learned, or the good times that you have shared in this partnership and friendship. Everything wasn't sad and gloom and doom. Then you got You can be your own knight. So if it's a friendship or you feel like you need somebody, you don't need nobody to protect you. You don't need no one to speak for you. You don't need no one to validate you. You are your own knight. You can stand on your own throne. So that's just like the repeated message to step on your own and don't be afraid to sing. This is the seven. This is spirit. Find new friends. Find new relationship. Speak for yourself. Go out and meet new people. Paint the color and back into your life. Bring joy and harmony. Don't be afraid to be different as well. If you were always in the shadow of another person, it's important for you to find your own voice. Like I said earlier, that may be one of the reasons the relationship had to end, so that you can find your own voice and find your true tribe and find your true community, but also find yourself. Let's get further clarifications. We got the wishful thinking, creative power, the unknown, and the last card, the inner child. This all connects. With the wishful expectations, you probably wish that you could stay with this person forever. Wishing this cycle would never end. Wishing the time you spent didn't come to an end like it had to. Wishing the person that you ended the relationship with or friendship or the cycle you ended didn't have to end it. And as you can see, she's chained to this wheel, but it looked like she the one who wrapped her arm around it. Because she's the one that's holding on when the cycle is trying to let her go and she can swim away, but she want to chain herself to it, wishing that it didn't end, wishing things were different. It's time to let go of these wishful expectations and unchain yourself. Realize this is a new cycle you're giving birth to. You're giving birth to your identity. You're giving birth to your self-love and nurturing at this time. And the green with the heart chakra, you're giving birth to love in yourself. You're giving birth to activating your solar plexus. As, like I said, creative power. That's like your magic. And you may be giving birth to a baby and it's like you may be doing it on your own. But you have the power to do that. You don't have to have a significant, the children's father in the relationship with you to create a healthy home. You can either co-parent or divine will have a way for you to make it. So don't feel alone, isolated, because you're never alone. Spirit always have your back. And step into the unknown. Step into your higher self. Like I said, go towards finding your true self, finding your true power. This is the 5 as well. And this is the 5 as well. 5. Transforming these wishful thinking into doing something about it. It's like she was in that same dress. Maybe that's the same woman in that dress wishing to change it. And now we're done wishing and go ahead and step into the unknown. Walk out that waters and step into the higher self. The world is in above you where you could do anything you want, anything you desire. You just got to walk through those pillars and free yourself and stand tall and recognize how magnificent and powerful you can be. And again, this is healing that inner child. This is healing that part of yourself that you held back for so long. This is healing that self-love that you needed. That real companionship that you needed. This is time for you to tap into that. What makes you happy? What made you feel good? What made you feel appreciated? And again, this may be someone pregnant with a child. And you're afraid to do it alone. But be that mother that you wanted. This is the opportunity to give and nurture that child, that love that you wanted and expected, that you never may have received. Now let's see some tarot. First card is the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. This is again self love, a nurturing person. This is the High Priestess, the mystery, the spirit. Tap back into your spiritual self. Listen to the divine wisdom. And then again, these pillars. Step into the higher self, your higher calling. Bring balance. And the High Priestess is very creative as well. You got the hangman and the hangman. This is another card kind of like listen to your intuition. This is another card also about independence because he's standing there alone, creating ideas and thinking, meditating, contemplating how to move forward. But you have the power to create what your mind thinks. So try not to get into the negative mindset, but Spirit is guiding you and illuminating you and telling you how to move forward from the situation. Let's see what else comes up. Any more additional messages? Let's see what you got. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You have this potential to use on yourself. This is a new passion for you, though, to pour energy and love and dedication and passion back into what you want. Spirit is passing you the throne. It's pouring down that energy on you to fulfill this new path of self-fulfillment. This is, again, all these cards of people are isolated. This is a time for self-evaluation, to look how far you came. And again, pour passion back into yourself. Pour creativity back into yourself. And this is also a fire card. Just like this card. It's time for you to pour back into your passion and energy back into yourself. That's in reverse. And no longer pouring it into other people. No longer, it's time for you. It's time for you to grow and build within you. Give you your power back. And the World card. Yes, just like I mentioned earlier. It's the end of a cycle. Yeah, because it was in reverse. It's the end of the cycle. No longer going back and forth around the same people who wasn't the best for you. This is the reason why they ended the cycle for you, because it's like, in a way, you don't want to end the cycle. You still want to be in wishful thinking, but the Spirit is giving you an opportunity to end this cycle, to start focusing on yourself, making the things that you desire and wish come true. Because a lot of times you may have poured energy into other people, giving them all your energy, giving them all your gifts, and then they manifest all these beautiful things in their life, and then you still looking like, wait, where's mine at? And you feel depleted. So Spirit is taking you out of that cycle. That's done. It's time for you to get the self-care that you need. It's time to put the power back into you. Heal that inner child. Give the love to yourself that you was given out to other people, because you deserve it as well. And the bottom of the deck is the Empress card. You can't beat this, because this is a beauty card again. Treat yourself with beauty and luxury. All this yellow, again, solar plexus activity. She represents the Venus, that love energy, pouring love into yourself. That is the main message. It's okay to be alone. Again, all these cards are isolated. It's okay to be alone for a period. Reclaim your power. You see, she got her staff. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your creativity. Pour love and energy back into yourself, and you will be okay. So, if that message resonates, comment below and tell me what you think. And if you like it, subscribe, and I'm going to pile 2. If you pick Pile 2, this is your reading. This is the carnelian crystal. This is about the sacral chakra, the root chakra, healing, self-love. This is about feeling safe, grounded, transformation. So let's see what you got. We'll start off with some oracle cards, and then we will pull some tarot on camera. We got that's funny. I just said that. Lavender. We got surround yourself with love. We got let them go. Got unplug, relax for a spell. Got bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Okay. And we got remember to practice self love. Well, this message is kind of similar to another card, another power. But immediately, this is about if there is someone in your life who is causing you a lot of headache, a lot of stress, a lot of making you feel insecure about yourself. Maybe constantly saying things about your body. Maybe making you feel like you're not good enough. Those people need to go out your life. Even if it's family. You need to be around people who support you. Sometimes people who support you don't have to be your biological family. You can have friends, even friends online that you could just message online, call online, text online, you know what I'm saying? To surround yourself with people who encourage you. You don't have to be in toxic situations around toxic people. Even if it's animals, they share their love with you. So you need to be surrounded by people and animal spirits who support you and love you. Let go of old toxic friends, old toxic relationships. Even if it's family, if you can't get rid of them, do a burning ritual, which you write down the people in your life or situations that you're ready to let go of. And let them go. Burn it. Old habits, let them go. Burn it out of your life. Because you see how she's looking down, like she's feeling like she's not worthy. Let go anybody who make you feel like you're not worthy. And this is a 9. This is a completion. You no longer have to be around people who don't make you feel like you're good enough. Where you feel like you gotta do more than you should just to please them. Do what makes you feel good. If that's connected with crystals, if you like being different, if you like your body how it is, don't let nobody tell you that you ain't good enough because of the way you look. Recognize you are perfect just the way you are. The eye, what is it? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No one can say a definite answer on what beauty is. On social media and all those things, that's one form of beauty, but everyone don't like that kind of beauty. There are so many different people in this world, and to be defined as one standard for beauty, that will make the world boring. So recognize that it's okay to be whoever you are, as unique as you are. Stand out, be beautiful, and relax. Don't succumb to the pressure and the noise of people pleasing. And stand up for yourself. This is another fire card. Tap into that solar plexus energy and fight for what you believe. If someone is criticizing you, say, no, I'll do this because I want to do it. This is what makes me happy. State your truth. If you like doing witchy things, I'm also getting that card. If you like doing certain things, stand up for yourself. Like, that's fine. This is what I do. Worry about yourself. So you can stand up and tell people how you feel and not always hide in the shadows feeling like you can't do what you want to do because other people might judge you. Then the last one is practice self love. Again, do what you feel. If you want to be witchy, do spells and potions, love it. No one can judge you for what you do. That bring harmony and balance into yourself. Do it. That shows you love yourself because you being true and authentic to yourself. Don't hide yourself because other people think it's scary or weird. Be you. Now let's see what other oracle cards we got. Trusting tricksters. Voice. That's crazy. Distorted desires. Intentions. And the last card, rebirth. Wow. Now, like I said, you may have friendships and relationships where people act like they were your friend and they talk about you behind your back, made you feel unworthy, made you trick you, take your ideas, you know, made, hurt you. You have the power to free yourself. Because that's what the cards say. Trickster's only power is the trust, your trust. You always have the free to withdraw it. You can walk away from these people, toxic family, friends, relationships. The only power they have over you is when you allow it. So all the times they may have said toxic things to you, done toxic things to you, you have the power to withdraw it. Don't give them the energy, period. Let it go. Like that card, burn it. And surround yourself with better people. And that voice card came up. Open that throat chakra and speak your truth. Don't be ashamed. You have the power. And the card said the only power people have is over you is what you give them. So when you stand in your power and you stand in your authenticity, nobody have the power over you. Look how she's glowing. Different and unique and all. But she don't care. Because she know who she is. And she gonna speak her truth. And you can see it's glowing. Because she have that power. No one's taking her power. She ain't ashamed to say whatever she got to say. And be whoever she is. You may have had a distorted desire where you think you need to prove a point to someone. You feel that love is loving people unconditionally even when they hurt you. You may feel that you needed to be accepted by people. And when people reject you, you feel hurt and run away. No. When people reject you, stand in your power still. Stand there strong like, okay, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. And I'm going to stand in what my truth is. Don't run away and hide and say, okay, I'm never going to say it again. Because if this is your intention, this is who you are, power that. That solar plexus, all is yellow. Tap into that solar plexus. Show your wings. Stop running away from who you are. Stop running away from awkward situations. Stand up. And say, yeah, I'm unique. Yeah, I'm different. And what? I'm still here though. And I still have an important role to play in this world. So you can rebirth. So it can bring you back into balance and wholeness. Accepting the dark and the light. And again, this is a lot of blue in here too. Work on your throat chakra and your solar plexus. This is yellow and blue. So throat chakra and solar plexus. Speak your truth. Love yourself first too. See how beautiful this butterfly is. See yourself as beautiful. Again, as unique as you are, see that as the beauty. Forget the rejection. Forget the naysayers. Forget the people who criticize you or try to tell you things that don't resonate to make you feel insecure. It's time for you to rebirth, pour that energy and love into yourself, and speak your truth. Now let's pull some tarot to see any additional last messages. Wow, this came out already. Five of Pentacles. Again, letting go people who make you feel insecure. Yep. Then the Eight of Cups came out. The Eight of Cups. Walk away from situations that don't serve you. Walk away from people. And it may be feel emotional because cups represent emotions. So it may be hard emotions. Y'all might have was around each other. This could be family that you've been with forever. But if they make you feel this way, it's time to walk away towards your destiny. Don't go back and be stuck in the water. You see, he in dry land. Because the emotions, if this person keep hurting you emotionally and having you feel depressed and have you in your feelings but don't care, why? Why stay? Walk into drier lands. Walk around people who support you and love you. Walk away from the illusions where they might be like, oh, we're just joking. Oh, this is nothing. And yet turn around and do it again. How many years are you going to take of that? You deserve so much more. So just walk away. People that made you feel out in the cold. People who made you feel like you don't belong or it's not good enough. It's time for you to leave that energy. Let's see anything else. Yes, the Fool card. It's a new journey. It's that rebirth. Peace. He like, I talk to you. I'm doing my own thing. Not got a care in the world of what anybody else say. The dog barking, but you know what? He gonna still do his own thing. Like, I ain't trying to hear nobody. Be the Fool. Again, look at all this yellow and blue. Solar plexus and throat chakra. Time to rebirth that. Open your, you see that O? I know it represents 0, but it's open as well. Open your mouth. Be unique. And he even look like he unique. Like, whatever, I'm gonna do me. No matter what nobody think. And the bottom of the deck is the Devil. Let go the chains. Only you can keep yourself chained to the old reality, chained to the old people, chained to the old thought process that people are trying to put on you. You can free yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Even if it's any addictions or anything like that, let it go. Transform. You don't have to be bound to these people. You don't have to be bound to these ways. You have the opportunity to speak your truth and go a new way, a new journey, a new start. So, if that message resonates, please leave a comment at the bottom. I would love to read your comments. And if you really like it, like and subscribe. Going on to pile 3. So if you pick pile 3, this is pyrite. This is the stone for abundance, prosperity, to be the star, be seen, confident. Let's see. We'll start off with some tarot, with the oracle cards, and then I'll pull some tarot on camera. You get, how is that for a happy ending? How is that for happily ever after? Justice is coming. Ooh. You never needed those wings to fly. Be honest with yourself. It's a time for healing, not war. Okay, so right now, you are going to a new beginning. It is a fresh start. So with the Phoenix, so this say Phoenix, how was that? How that for happily ever after? She's starting anew from freshly burnt ground. When everything tore up, she's starting to rebuild. So now you're in a period of rebuilding. So now it's time to manifest and think of how you want your life to be. You completed and ended what was. Now it's time to fertilize this ground, what you desire. You just went through so much transformation. You just went through so much, maybe tower moments, endings, you know. But now it's time to rewrite your story on how you want it to be. Again, another 9:27. It says justice is coming, which, again, she's planting the seeds. The justice that she wanted, the things that she's trying to manifest, is coming. So be prepared. Again, like I said, she planted the seeds, so get ready to plant the seeds so they can grow, because it's going to come. Out of all that hard work and all them tower moments, and I'm pretty sure during those tower moments you was praying, you was trying to figure out what was going on. Oh, it's coming. All that stuff you was praying about, all those things, the heartaches and all you went through to get to that point, it's coming. So get prepared. Make space for what you want in your life. And all of the things that you might have lost in the process of the tower moments, you don't even need those things. It was meant to end so that you can see, like, whoa, I'm amazing. I'm so free. I'm rebuilding. I'm expanding. I'm doing so much more. So you in this energy right now where you're beginning to see the freedom. And if you haven't, it's coming. That is what's coming. You're no longer gonna feel like you're maybe trapped where it was trapped in a closet. You're opening that closet door and getting fresh air. Coming out to see that, oh, it's so much things going on in the world. It might have been cloudy then, but I'm still flying. And to be honest with yourself, what do you want? So all these flowers can go around you. What do you want to cultivate? Be honest on how amazing you are. Because sometimes I feel like you hide and you don't tell people how amazing you are and how powerful you are. And you might doubt yourself. It's time to stop doubting yourself. And again, so this is her seeing these endings. And she was upset about it, maybe. Maybe you was upset about the endings. And you will start talking down on yourself. It's not time to talk down on yourself. Negative self-talk doesn't help you rebuild. You have a fresh opportunity to rebuild and fly. Work towards that. Don't work towards being angry at the situations that didn't work out. Be grateful and glad. Because deep down inside, you are grateful and glad. There's a lot of things that still exist in your life that you can be grateful for. Radical curiosity, accountability, Distorted perception. Yes. Self mastery. And family. Okay. After all the stuff you went through, all the tower moments, it's time for you to get curious because this is the new beginning. Like I said before, bringing balance in your life. It's time for you to explore what did you want? What do you want to call in? You see, she got the flute, and usually with flutes, it's usually music to call something in. What do you want to call in? What are you interested in? What piques your curiosity? What were some of the things you used to do when you were a child that you found enjoyment out of? What are some of the things that you always wanted to do with your life? Now is the time to look into those things. Now is the time to plant seeds and intention towards those things. Now that everything has been cleared out your way, it's time for you to move forward and take accountability. Like, yeah, this is where I want to live my life. I have an opportunity to pack up. Look like she packed up. The same red hair looked like. She packed up her stuff and started taking accountability. Like, yo, I can move on now. All that tower moments, they're done. I'm taking accountability now. I'm walking away, and I'm getting what I deserve because I'm stepping up to claim what I deserve. So I'm standing in my power and walking towards the way that I want to. New foundations I'm setting, uprooting from the old ways and creating new stable foundation that's going to last me for a long time. And distorted perception. It's kind of like it was right under the wings. So you may have felt the things that got took away that you needed. Again, like I said, you start seeing yourself as not good enough, or why does all these things happen? That the whole world is against you. That is not true at all. You got to learn to uncloud your own personal judgment and see you didn't need all those things. You didn't even need all those people. You are powerful and magnetic on your own. You're a movement by yourself. So you got to stop thinking negative. Watch your self-talk. This is a period to master yourself. Master your greatness. This is the card right up under this card. Master your greatness. She got on yellow like the solar plexus. You have so many gifts. You have so much things, like I said, that you don't even share with people. You have healing gifts. I even see healing gifts out of this. But you hide it. Because you may feel like you're not worthy enough to share it. I see you very powerful. It's time for you to master yourself by coming out with your truth. Being honest with yourself. And when you be honest with who you are, people can't help but to recognize you for who you are. And family. And the card above it was, it's a time for healing, not war. Now, if you have had family members who may have not, maybe I have fallen outs with, you don't have to hold a grudge. I'm not saying be around them, but you can heal it by forgiving them and forgiving yourself and put better boundaries. But you can send love. Like, yeah, I send love, but there's boundaries. I'm not going to overdo myself for them. And I'm not going to hold a grudge either. I'm not gonna, because when we hold grudges against people in our family or friends, it don't do nothing but create barriers and blockages within ourselves because our heart chakras get heavy. We can't be truly in love and be happy because we having this grudge and this anger blocking our heart. So trust, if it was a tower moment with your family, it was only to bring you healing, to take accountability and leave family members who's not serving you. But you don't have to hate them. You can say, you know what, I forgive you and I love you, but I'm not going to stay in your space. And if you have your family on your own, like your own children, and it's like you may have issues where the other family want to see your children, no, just focus on raising your children. Don't argue and fight with these people. Like I said, just heal by saying, I forgive you and I love you. And you don't even have to say it to the person. You can do it as a ritual to yourself. Write it down. You can meditate and visualize you seeing that person. And in your heart, just say, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. And mean it. And say thank you, because you're thanking them for the lesson, not because of the bad things or whatever they said to you, because every interaction is actually lessons, medicine, like it's teaching you something about you and that other person. And you thank them for teaching you whatever that was, whether it's boundaries, whether it's how to love yourself better, how to nurture yourself better, how to trust and not trust certain people. Whatever that lesson was, or how to be a strong parent by yourself, if you're a single mother who nobody helped you, it's okay. Thank them for that lesson. And then say, I love you, and release them. And you say it all from the deep depths of your heart. And then just visualize them. And then just let go. And that brings healing to the both parties. So now your heart is back light as a feather, because you no longer are triggered by these particular people. But it's better when you mean it directly from the heart. So let's see what tarot got. The first card was the strength card. Again, yes, have the strength and the courage. This is solar plexus, another solar plexus card. The yellow. But be strong and courageous as a lion. And again, like I think you have healing gifts. Have the strength to nurture it and be open that you do. Because she got, again, her hands. Maybe you do Reiki. Maybe you do shamanic healing. Maybe you do hair. But your hands are very healing. So you don't have to be upset and holding grudges against people because you had to start over. But that's a great thing. This is a new period to start over. Yeah. And this is more so internal battles. Like I said, watch your self-talk. Have the strength to not battle yourself on the inside, because the only person is hurting is yourself. You gotta bring loving talk to yourself. Even if before you got it, because so many family members or friends may have said things to you. The Knight of Wands. It's time to put passion back into what you want to do. Put that fire energy. You might receive messages. Maybe someone coming towards you with the opportunity. Then we got the Seven of Swords. Don't keep reflecting back on what people done to you. So it may be someone come back to you from the past, a family member or friend, whoever you was battling with, that try to give you a message. You don't have to hold no grudges. You don't have to be angry about it. You don't have to keep reflecting back on what they said and want to argue and get the last message across. Master yourself by, you know what, I'm a healer. I do have gifts, and stand in that power again. You know, just be just be passionate about yourself. Passionate about your journey. Passionate about the way that you feel about yourself. Don't let other people's projections cause you to forever have these thoughts in your head about yourself. Got the Two of Cups energy. It's time for you to bring healing back into yourself, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And again, this lion popped up. Have strength to love yourself. The Two of Cups is actually like about relationships, but this is about the relationship with yourself. Heal the emotional relationship with yourself, the way you talk to yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about your family. Just release them with love. And the bottom of the deck energy is the High Priestess. Again, you got some healing gifts, you got some powers, and trust your intuition. It's guiding you. So don't let people get angry. Don't get angry with yourself. It's time for you to heal the way you talk to yourself. Alchemize. Change that pain into power. Change those negative words to positive words. Try positive affirmations. Try listening to high frequency vibrational sounds. But it's trying to heal yourself, your own relationship with yourself. So if this message resonated, please leave a comment below. I will comment on the response, or like and subscribe. Have a good day.